Hey, my YouTube family. Can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can. Cause I did a whole 17-minute video for y'all finna get it again. Y'all finna hear it all over again. Okay. So this is Married to Medicine Season 12, Episode 1. And it opens up with Quad, aka Miss Quad, Miss Quad, like the good Mariah Hulk said. Okay. And what she said was, she said that she got it. So Quad says that 44 ain't never looked so good like this. And she does look good, y'all. Baby, she did good for herself. She did her big one. Okay. And she just did good. And she looked pretty and all that stuff. And then Quad introduces her friend, us to Angel Love. Y'all remember Angel Love from Basketball Wives. And I always said that she didn't fit on Basketball Wives. And she would have fit more on Housewives of Atlanta or any housewife show, or she would have fit good on maybe Married to Medicine, and that's where she got Married to Medicine, and she was just on there for one season. Okay, so I just said Married to Medicine is just more for her. Okay, she here now. So we get to Miss Simone and Cecil, and we find out that they skipped the party. They didn't skip Quad's party. Okay. And then I'm like, Well, see, that's what I'm saying. See, there they go already. And Jackie asked Simone, has she talked to Quad? And then she said no. And she said she ain't talked to her. And she said she'll tell her why when she get done with her patient. When she got done with her patient, why she told Jackie that she ain't talked to Quad? Because of how she acted last season at the reunion, acting a goddamn pure monkey in New York. And I'm like, ooh, Simone, ooh, Simone, ooh, Simone. If y'all remember how she acted at that reunion, she acted the way that she acted. She was acting so damn uncouth. And then she said that she ain't gonna go to her party. But now she ain't gonna go to her party because she feel like a goddamn fool. And she just is kind of envious of Quad. I always kind of thought that Simone was kind of envious of Quad because Quad is the way that Simone used to be when she was younger. And she just wished that she still was young. And she is not young no more. Okay. All right. But in the same breath, Quad does she do play the victim now? And I'm like, she do that and she just did it. Then Quad says that Simone has had a feeling about her the past 2 years. I'm like, oh yeah, girl. Oh yeah. Then Quad says that, well, hold on. Then Simone was on the live with Sweet Tea saying she wondered how Quiet gonna pay for her mortgage for her house. And I'm like, oh Lord, that's just messy as fucking hell. Okay. Then a text message thread was going around, mess, just a whole bunch of a big fiasco talking about Quad and talking about how she gonna pay for her house and this and that. And then found out that she invited her to her birthday party 2 hours beforehand. So Quentin invited Simone to her birthday party 2 hours before the party started. It's almost like a pity invite. Like she didn't want to invite Simone, but she thought that she had to invite Simone for the show because you know that's how quiet is. She don't communicate with none of the ladies because Simone has said it biggest day over and over and over. She don't never communicate with them until the show started. And I'm like, okay, so she communicating with her. The show didn't started. Okay. And then she looked like, and then Simone said, well, what if I look like coming and getting out of my bed, please? And she said, then she invited me 2 hours before. And then she says that Quiet mentioned her first, like a child now, Simone. And then the question was about the castmate for Quad. Which castmate on the show would you say need to go to Traders? And then she immediately says that Simone, because Simone is a trader. And I'm like, oh, hell. All right, oh Lord. And then Simone says that she is tired of Quad, and she said that she can flip the lid so quick of all the damn dirt and shit that she got on her real quick, fastening to her. So she better tread lightly. I said, well, goddamn, Simone. Don't do it right now. Next. Toya and Eugene, yeah, oh, they didn't move. Toya and Eugene didn't move again. And then the house is pretty. It's big. You know, Toya can do that. She can decorate her house now, and it's decorated to a T. And she says that Eugene works 2 hours away from the house, and then he's gone 5 days out of a week, so he just there on the weekends. And Eugene says that he makes a whole lot more money than he did when he worked in town. And I'm like, okay, Eugene, you gotta do what you gotta do to pay for your house, because you know you got a wife that require you to move every goddamn season. I said, okay, y'all need to just do this for me. Don't move no damn more. And Toya, you just sit pretty and don't complain. And Toya, I'm like, stop complaining. And then Toya asked her boys, how do they feel about their dad being away, so long, 5 days out the week? And then do they have a problem? And then they said, no. I said, I think you're the only person that's got the problem, Toya. Okay, next, baby. And then Contessa and Scott, they back and they bought a new building. And Contessa said that, the maintenance is taking more time than she thought. And she also reveals that she got an invite from Dr. Mimi and her husband to attend a polo event. And Quiet got the same invite to the polo event. Y'all see how it's about to go. They about to be up in there with the mess. I said, oh Lord, why y'all do that? Why did y'all do that to start this mess this damn early in the season? But I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. And then Dr. Mimi asked, has Toya talked to, well, shoot, Dr. Mimi being messy. She asked Contessa, has Dr. Simone talked to, Quad? And she said no. And I'm like, oh, okay, you got your question. Answer me, Dr. Mimi, with your messy self, girl. And then we get to Toya and Simone. And she says that, now this Toya, she says that she has not talked to, well, Simone says that she ain't talked to Toya since she been hanging out with Quad. And I'm like, okay, Simone, don't be messy, don't be mad, because Toya and Quad are talking. They should be talking. Shit, they had a problem with each other the last 2 seasons. So it's good that they talking. Okay? And Toya said that she don't want to lose nobody else in the cast. Cause okay, so we lost Dr. Anila. And then we lost let's see, Sweet Tea. And then we lost Mariah some time ago. And then we lost Dr. Heavenly. So Toya said she tired of losing everybody on this friend circle. And she said she just want everything to just be cool, calm, and collect. And Toya says that she has an issue with Jackie. And of course she got an issue with Jackie with her snooty ass. I don't like Jackie. She throw the rock and hide her hand, and Mariah never lied about that. She said she was saying that about Jackie. She been saying that about Jackie since season 1. And then they voted Mariah off the show, but she's still getting her producer credit. If y'all pay attention to the show when y'all watch it, it do say Mariah Hulk, executive producer. So I said she's still getting that money. So I say the same damn thing. I say fuck y'all. And as long as I'm getting my money, y'all can just say whatever the hell y'all want to say. Okay. And then Toya says that Heavenly, well, Well, hold on. Toya says that she has an issue with Jackie, of course. And then Toya says that Heavenly will not talk about her family. We know that Heavenly won't say about her family. And everybody know that she got the biggest damn issues in her family with her son driving drunk and then having a DUI and shit like that. It's in the blogs, it's in the news. And I said, her kids, she got some trouble kids and all that and then got arrested and all that stuff. I'm like, girl, please. And ain't nobody studying you heavenly, and I'm glad that you ain't on this show. And I bet you she say that she's supposed to be running for election or whatever. But Toya says she lying. She says she is lying. And you know Toya don't fuck with Dr. Heavenly no way. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her if she don't fuck with Jackie neither. Okay? So they're going to the polo event, and Dr. Me, and Steve, which is her husband, they are checking the spot to make sure everything is calm, cool, and collected, and everything gonna be laid out nice like they want it to be laid out, right? And I'm like, okay, okay, okay. And Contessa brings up Quad's party. I'm like, don't start, Contessa. Don't nobody want to talk about Quad's party. Were you at Quad's party? Uh-huh. All right. And then Toya brings up a new girl. Well, she don't bring up a new girl. She brings a new girl to the party. And her name is Brandy, and she is a nurse practitioner. I said, okay, we got a new nurse. We got a new nurse. All right, a new doctor, whatever. And we know Heavenly is not showing up to the polo event. And Dr. Jackie says that she's running for a state office. And Toya said again, she said she lying and that nobody is voting for her. No way. And I'm like, oh, Toya, she know they don't get along. And Toya says that Kurt is still up there touching on women and touching on people, period. So Jackie got to worry about him. I said, she sure do. And Quad arrives at the polo event, and then everybody looking like, oh, okay. They looking with their face all scratched up and all that. And then Jackie asks Brandy, do you have an enlarged thyroid? And I'm like, bitch, why? If y'all know Jackie, like I have been watching Jackie on this show, and it's been 12 seasons, she always is trying to poke fun at somebody's weight. She is pencil thin herself. And she always got something to say. And she did Dr. Buffy like that. And then I'm like, girl, not Dr. Buffy, because her husband was the doctor. And she did Buffy like that. And she said that she was too fat. She was too big. And I said, wow. She always talking about somebody. And I'm like, Jackie, girl, shut your ass up. Okay. Talking about some do she have enlarged thyroid? And then Toya says that she wants Simone and Quiet to talk. And Quiet wants to talk. And Simone started it by saying, well, you know, Simone is loud. Well, if someone invited you to their party 2 hours before it starts, how would you feel? And I'm like, why are you screaming at this? That's why are you screaming at this party? I'm like, oh, and you know, everybody started looking at her like, bitch, what the hell wrong with you? And you know, Simone is loud for no reason. Okay. And I'm like, Simone, please don't do that. And then she started, and then after she hollered out like something crazy, then she said, well, quiet. I don't want to fight, and it'll take time in their own space. We're gonna take time in our own space to get over this hump and this hurdle and all that. And they do this every single season. Every single season. They argue every season. They don't be on one accord all season. Every season. And I'm like, okay, we got Toya, her and Eugene, they moving every I'm sorry, y'all. They moving every season. So we gonna wait for them to have a new house next season. And she working Eugene's feet down to every single concrete of concrete, and he probably ain't gonna have no more soles on his damn feet. I'm like, ooh, ooh, and he an ER doctor too. That's what her husband is. And hey, it's like if he like it, I love it. Shit, he got to make sure that he paying the money so she can just go and spend up all the money and all that stuff and rack up a whole bunch of bills and all that stuff. I ain't mad at it. I'm like, okay, Toya with the fashions and all that stuff because I honestly like every single person on the show, and I don't pay Jackie ass no attention. I didn't like Heavenly because she was mean, very very mean. And I could pay Jackie no mind because she always has something to say about everybody, and it's like, you if you just pay her no mind, then it'll be all good in the hood. And I'm like, oh wee, oh child. I said I laughed the whole episode because I said I'm used to them. They act like this every single season. They've been doing it ever since season 1, and it's season 12. And it's always got to be a thing every season. Toya and Quiet gonna get into it, or Quiet and Simone gonna get into it, or all three of them gonna get into it with each other. And I'm like, y'all need to do better. Please do that better. Cause at the end of the day, y'all ain't gonna do nothing but kiss and make up at the end. And I know for a fact Toya and Simone, they always argue. They always fight. Always arguing, fighting. But Quiet, her thing is she don't talk to them when the show go off. She don't talk to them until the show come back on. So Simone, I guess Simone was well within her rights by not going to her party. Cause like I said, Simone, not Simone, I was on some shady shit. And she knows she ain't want her to come to the party and all that, but she just needed to sing. But that was Married to Medicine, season 12, episode 1. And I hope y'all stuck with me with this review because this review, it is a good show. It's a good show, y'all. And if you can deal with these people, these women, and all this stuff, and if you've been watching the show just as long as I've been watching it, then you would just stick with me with the reviews, and then I'm gonna make sure that I give y'all some detail, funny stuff, and take y'all back down memory lane. Okay, all right. So I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I hope y'all have a blessed night. Okay. Bye.